Ladies and gentlemen, excuse my laughter, but I find it funny what just happened. I'm gonna let Jay tell y'all what happened. No, they can. We're not in a Discord party. They can hear the PlayStation party. No, they can. We're not in a Discord party. See, hold on. They can hear the PlayStation party. No, they can. We're not in a Discord party. See, hold on. Hold on. Okay, well, it used to be able to hear you. You broke it! Voice chat settings, hold on. I'm assuming they can hear you anyway. But, guys, I just got on the PlayStation to, play a little bit of Warthunder and live stream it. And this boy right here freaking, immediately sends me a darn invite, or sends me a message on Discord. He's like, hey, want to join, or want to play? And I'm like, bro, I just got on. As soon as I got on, you freaking started spamming me. I'm actually grinding out the Magok, believe it or not. Believe it or not, kid, I'm gonna grind out this here Magok. You know, that map we got earlier was actually probably the best map for using the Magok. The Terrans, on the other hand, their turret traverse is very painful. They do have a Terran 6 at like 8.7, but it has a 115mm gun, which is actually pretty decent. But they still have the issue with mounting the 50 cal on the barrel. Like, put it on a swivel, give me another crewman that is... I'm talking about the Terran 6. That thing looks sick. Do you have anything for Israel? Jay, I see what you have. Join, let's go. You know, eventually, yes, I do want to get you to do 6-0 with me, and we'll just use like one of the, like, we'll use the M51. That way that we both can get enough kills, because it's a really good tank. I think you'd really enjoy it. You have to aim specifically, but yes, you are right. If you aim anywhere, you're guaranteed to pin at 6-0. Shoot, I've been up tiered to Tiger 2s and been able to take those out. And just hit like where the gunner and all is. And see, that's the interesting thing. If I'm thinking correctly, I think the gunner is positioned the same place. What the I like the premium. I like the premium one, but like if I'm being honest, I don't like it as much as people would think I would. The chassis on it just doesn't take hits as well at the BR that it's placed at. Yeah, the Abrams, ever since they did the whole turret ring breaking, yeah, ever since then, people don't really mess with it that much from what I understand. Like, it's one of those vehicles that they quite literally made it to a point to where nobody wants to mess with it. Hey, you just got shot twice. Hold on. Do you have a sight on him? I got him. He took my gunner, but I killed him. I'm gonna run for it before I die. In the end, he thought he was gonna kill me and missed horribly. Also, I do have a crew tank. Yeah, I gotta rotate. This is gonna be a pain. Right there over that hill. I'll charge him because I'm down to 2 crew. How many crew you got? Okay, yeah, I'll charge him. There's more than one, Jay. We're screwed. Charge him like a maniac. Yeah, I know. Oh, Dad, he fired. Go for it. He's dead. There's another over there. I'm gonna angle. He dropped already on me. My internet's kind of spiking for some reason. My internet's been doing that kind of every so often these few days. I'm gonna post myself right here. And hey, we have a fox on our team. We have a rat. All right, I'm gonna swivel around so that if anybody comes this way, we can kind of take care of it. Back to back, let's go. I know, right? Well, actually, no, the engine bay's in my way, so I should be okay. I just really need a 3rd crewman, because this thing isn't going to load very well if I don't. We got shots firing. I got, like, this whole area over here. I just watched a little fox drive by me at its Mach speed. Yeah, there is a light tank inbound, possibly. I'm gonna push up once I... Nope! Medium tank to my right! Medium tank to my right! Over here somewhere. On the way. Right here. I see him. I just got slapped and died. Dude, the AA gun distracted me and then he pulled up and killed me. Not really overran us, but... Jay, I brought it out again. I have a 100 mil on this thing, alright? It has really decent pin on it, so... The 105 in this thing actually reload. It takes a longer to reload, so I prefer the 100. The shells in it suck, but like... we got a Leopard 1 spawn camping us. Yeah, but then you wouldn't have the American power, so you gotta kind of think of it like that. Dude, there's a Leopard somewhere over there. What? The tank that you're talking about? Are they all 9-0 now? Dude, they up-tiered a lot of stuff. They up-tiered a lot of stuff, and it really ruined the whole setup. We get it that like some tanks are overpowered, but not all the tanks that they're up tiering is. I feel like a lot of that is just because the fact that YouTubers really want it, so they complain about it. I'm on the way. I'm about to pull up to his right, unless I die. If I die, I'm doomed. But anyway. Hey, remember me? Surprise. He killed me, but I went, hey, remember me? Surprise. Hey, Jay, remember me? Surprise. The T-62. It honestly sounds cool. Dude, there is a leopard somewhere near our spawn camping the crap out of us. Because he has killed everybody. Dude, the thing is, he's only killing anybody that goes over here. So I'm wondering where he's at. Okay, that's greatly appreciated. Oh, I got a tank. Dead front of me. I'm about to push him. 2 minutes is too long. You're gonna get me killed. If you say anything, I will murder you. Hey, I'm guessing they killed the T-62. Basically a French auto-loading tank. Yeah, I got plenty, but I don't know if I want to bring out the Turan or the Magat with the ERA. I think for this particular thing, the ERA would probably do better. It would be nice if they put the ERA around the turret, because that's where they're shooting this thing to kill it. Yeah, he was right over here somewhere. That's where he shot me at least. He's got an autoloader on him, that's all I know. Dude, he just one-shot me though, that's what pisses me off. He just completely one-shot me. Dude, that's just the job of AA guns, be tryhards. Did you now? I don't have that luxury. Once I die, that's it, unless I get some sort of pointage. I'm gonna try and flank around, see if I can kill the guy on A. We're losing people quicker than we can get them back, so I might be screwed here. I got shot at, hold on. Hold that thought. I can't see whatever. I think they killed whatever was on the point, so we're good there. Nope, there's a light tank on the point. That's great. No, you have to. Well, he's dead. I think they killed him or not. Nope, that's a rocket. Okay, yeah, he's right there, isn't he? Hold on. Alright, well, let me see what I can do to him. Come here, little BTR. He moved. I can't get a shot on him. The M103's trying, but failing. Here, M103, just repair. I don't want to turn my rear of the turret, because that's the only place I don't have ERA at. Well, considering it was built in World War II, it would probably be close to, like, I'd say probably about 6'7". Because it was like right around, it was right around that area. I found one, hold on. I have to get back to you. That's right, little buddy. Poke out. I got him, we're good. I'm fine right now at the moment. There is just so much hate over here. I just want to hide and run. I don't want to be here anymore, Jay. Can I leave? But Jay, it's scary. They killed the what's a DF-105? That sounds like an auto-loading thing. What? I took the shell for you, you're welcome. I know, but I tried to rotate and failed. Yeah, it's okay. I brought the secret weapon. They'll never expect me. I don't think anybody killed the leopard, by the way. What, the tank you're using? The M60s and the M48s. Well, you gotta also think about it. Look at your tank and how high it sits up, too. So, like, that's also contributing to that, too. Jay, don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me, okay? I'm still Russian at heart, I promise. I'm gonna die to a plane. I hear it. There's a T-55 spawn camping, bro. Well, he was our guy, now he's kind of exploded. Dude, we're not gonna win this, because this is all I got left. There's a helicopter charging. Well, he was charging it, now he's kind of dead. Uh-oh. No, please. I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Someone shot him. He's gonna kill me. I see it happening. I have predicted my own future. I'm going to die. I am friend, not food. He's gonna repair his junk, and then he's gonna kill me. He's moving. He's so feisty. Alright, my gun's back. Moving. I'm probably gonna die to him, but I'm gonna try and help. I'm down to 4 crewmen. I'm an angry man. He shot me. He deserves to die. It's the spirit of death. Alright, T-92. T-92, do it. Go for it, bro. I was gonna kill him, dang it! A chieftain had to pop in and kill him. I'm gonna try and help the T-92. Me and T-92 are now friends. Look at how quickly I traded you in for a newer model, Jay. Jay, look at how quickly I traded you in for a newer model. I am too, compared to the Turan and things. Well, actually, I think this thing is based off of the Turan model, so... Not really. Alright, I'm gonna get an extra crewman here. Why won't it let me grab an extra crewman? Bro, I'm like sitting here trying to get an extra crewman and it won't let me. I'm down to 4 crewmen and it won't let me grab an extra crewman. It's okay, they don't need all those fancy people. Apparently I do. They're dropping already on me. I'm gonna run now. Run for it, boys! My voice crack made that even more realistic. I see him. Hey there. Okay, I'm gonna accept my victory and leave now. Jay, I may or may not have just murdered a, yeah, it's still not letting me get my... There's a heavy tank, Jay. I can't kill a heavy tank. I'm not heavy tank killing material. Well, maybe. Hold on, I got 257 mils. Let's see what I can do. Okay, my guns are already reloaded. Never mind. Let me at him! Let me at him! Rah! Fear me! Let me at him! I can kill it. I can kill it. I wanna kill him. I wanna kill him. Eat lead! Took his turret ring. Jay, you can believe this or not, but as long as his team doesn't respawn, I might actually have him. Nope. In fact, I did not have him, but I got enough points to spawn in another tank. If we can keep the point, yeah, we'll win. Jay, we're not going to talk about what I'm in, okay? What? I want to be a Russian when I grow up, dang it. We actually will, I believe. Uh-oh, the 279's back up, we're screwed. Oh no, they killed him, thank God! Do you see the amount of lead that just came over the hill to kill those two planes that went over? I'm gonna charge that tank, I don't care. Nuke drops right on top of me. Congratulations, boy. I got 5th place. What place do you get? Liar. I just got 20,000 research points. Beat that sucker. Hold on, where'd you get... Jay? I got 77,000, I got 77,000 silver lions. Alright, well, I got like 3 people wanting to play with... What is Pack Attack doing? Don't look at what I sent Pack Attack. Don't look at what I sent Pack Attack. Bro came in and said, "Can I join?" And all I said was, "Shh." I said, "Shh." Proceeds to break everything in our ears. Oh look, 100,000! Yay! 100,000 extra silver lions. What is going on in the chat? Can I join? What's up? Pack Attack, please stop spamming me, bro. Bro, stop! Alright, chill. Shh. 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 No, Jay, check the stream, check the stream, check the stream. We're not gonna talk about what I'm doing right now. Send it a few more times. All right, boys, we're doing 8-0. 8-0. And not a penny more. You know what's funny though? You're talking about how you have, what is it, the no, he did it again, Jay. He's doing it again. So yours is like the M60, right? To me, what the Magok 6 is they took the M60 hull and they put the M48 turret on it. I could be wrong. Hold on, let me go look right quick before I say that though. You go to America. Alright, so you run into the M60 or the M48, okay. M48, that's what I have in there. Then you have the M60. Okay, no, the M60 does use the same turret. But your variant is the AOS, which is the newer turret. I don't know if Israel ever gets that turret. Let me go look. Bro, he's still spamming me. Shh. Alright, pack attack. Let's chill, bro. Now, hold on. I gotta find this out now. I want to know if the, okay, so that's the regular. The B variant is the red. No, hold on. No, so we do they do eventually up tier or get the better turret, but it's at 6 or 8 7. So I had a long way to go, Jay. Alright, so I'm gonna get the Turan 4. I'm gonna use it first so that I can get the 2 good shells that it finally gets to come with. What? The Magat or the Turan? I think it's on the T-54 or the T-55. One of them. Jay, we're screwed. I have no barrel depression. Banana. Well, you're on Russian side, I think. Maybe, possibly. Yeah, you're using Russian. Yeah, you're using Russian tanks, so you definitely need barrel depression. I'm gonna need it too because I'm using the same type of tank. Jay, yours looks better than mine. Wait, what gun caliber is that? I also have a 100. We're buddies. Jay, wait for me. Jay, wait for me. I don't know. I'm assuming so, considering this thing is basically bought off the Russians. You know, that's actually something I don't understand. The Russians are supplying the Palestinians right now, right? So why in the world did Russia give the Israelis some of their tanks? Like, I imagine... Well, I'm talking about like before they were on the side of Palestine, they gave Israel some of their tanks. That's how they got the Turans, is because it's just a T-55 or a T-54. Man, there's a T-92 outpowering me right now. I'm very upset. Also, guys, check your right. Tank looking at me! Tank looking at me! I just bounced it. Tank, the team. He just pulled in front of him and took the shell. He said, "Get down, Mr. President," and died. They killed the guy that was aiming at me, I do believe. Jay, I'm on the way. Hold on. Repair party. Tow hook on. Jay, tow hook. I'm trying to get close enough. No! My tank wouldn't climb the hill fast enough. I'm sorry. No, I'm getting out of here. This is dangerous. Jay, in my defense, I was actually getting ready to pull you out. It's just that my tank took forever to get up the hill. How's it my fault that you can't tank? Is that... Oh, we got an XM800 on our team. Be the rat we all know you can be, little fella. Dies immediately because I said that. Oh, we also have a BTR-80, so yeah, we got 2 rat tanks. I think the XM800 is better, though, just because of it being a tracked and smaller vehicle. Hello, Miguel. Hey guys, I have a 100 mil. Let me go. Never mind, that guy's dying. I don't want to go that way anymore. I got shot right. Of course it's British. It was a Centurion. There was something else, I think. He's camping that hill over there at B. Over, like, right next to the point. That's exactly what I need. Jay, I promise you I'm trying to get this tank to climb a hill. This thing doesn't like hills, I'll tell you that right now. So he's, like, over there. Well, they're not marking him well enough for me. The only point we have as of right now is the C point. We gotta get B. We gotta get them off of B point. The Dushka. They took your Dushka. Thought it was Dishka, not Dushka. Or is it a douche with a K? I don't know. Yeah, I don't like the Southern Wolf Gaming fan page. I hate that, as a matter of fact. Jay, I'm on the way. Yeah, that guy. What was that noise that came out of your mouth? You sounded like that freaking, you sound like that freaking character off of the Scooby-Doo cartoons. I was about to fire. Like you got room to talk with all the noise you make, so shut up. Hey Jay, you have hit a wall. You have hit a wall. You got hit by a wall, more like it. At least I got something to... Never mind, I'm gonna go this way now. As soon as I'm about to say, at least I have something to bring out, I get shot. Guys, everything hurts. I lost 2 dudes again. Why is it always the same 2 dudes, too? It's always the same 2 dudes that die. No, SU-122, he's mine! I called him! He's mine! My tank to repair. Mine. Mine. Oh, he wasn't even going for him. Hi. Aw, I didn't get points. You can tell that I'm not experienced at 8-0 at all because I suck at it. I can't believe that actually worked for about 5 seconds. Oh look, a French tank. I crit him. I took his track and driver. I actually crit him. And I can bring it out again. Jay, I don't know if I want to be here. Dear God. Everyone's dying around me. Oh, you should have rethought that. Oh, there's more than one of you. Oh. Let's just hit that. Take your track. My gunner's dead. Time to go. Oh. Oh. Jay. Oh. Jay, I'm dead. Is there anyone still alive? No, you're dead. I'm not doing an AA versus Plains custom, no. Because I always rage when I do a custom. We all know this. So why would y'all... Why are we up-tiering me to 8-0? Do y'all just hate me that much? I know you do, Jay. I'm not asking you that question. Dude, no, y'all can't make me mad. It's just I love goofing around with you guys. But dude, this guy Kenny D is just constantly like glazing the crap. Now he's glazing the crap out of Judy. Like, bro, choose a character. No, like, first he goes Nick, then he goes Stitch, then he goes Diane Foxington, and then he makes a whole nother then he goes Judy, and then he makes a 360 and goes the complete order all over again. It's like, bro, pick a character! Like, I get you like more than one character, but stop glazing all of them, dear God! I don't know. But if anybody actually thinks that's funny, you can think again. It's not. Of course you would. Why did that sound so mean? Just targeted. Of course you would. Jay, I didn't mean it to sound so mean. I'm sorry. You know what's sad? By me playing the tier that I'm playing right now, I have gotten more points. Well, actually, close to the points that I need to grind out tanks. Yeah, no, to get the tank, the T-34. But the problem is, I haven't done the first or the second one, so even if I do the other three, or four, excuse me, I can't count. I can't get it because we're not... Evan, take the jet out or we're not going anywhere. You're not Darth Vader. Stop. No, Luke, I am your father. No, Luke, I am your father. Bro, why'd my voice get deeper when I said it like that? That's kind of creepy. Alright, I don't know where to go on this. No, stop it. No! Ah! Sir, you're in a heap of trouble right now. You know, one of these days, I want to get everybody to squad up with me and all of us just play Israel so we can piss off the enemy team. Because nobody likes Israel in this game. I'm not even joking. Like, even if you guys only have the M51, we'd do a 6-0 M51 squadron. I don't even care. Like, it would be an interesting challenge for us. Because we could be, like, all in M51s. I know, right? Like 4 M51s charging at you like madmen. What are they gonna do against the other 3? They're gonna be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. They're gonna know that they're screwed, especially if we all go the same direction. But what if it's one of those really overpowered shells too, like one of those ones that go straight through one tank and go out the butt or whatever? Like what if somebody gets a quadruple kill? That'd be crazy. That would honestly make me want to celebrate and stream for that person, because that's too cool. Getting a quadruple kill is just awesome sounding. I just need more SL to do that. Dude, get like... Oh, I'm gonna do it. Tank! I got my track took. Uh-oh, Jay, you ran into my nemesis. I'm small and meek. That sucker's huge and monstrous. What? No! They used my idea against me! That's a Vidar. That's a scary tank. A Vidar isn't a heavy tank, it's an artillery piece, but... I'm watching this XM800 try and postpone what's about to happen to him. Alright, oh no! I missed! No, I didn't. Nah. He took my barrel. I can't see. I can't see. He's gonna shoot me again. He's gonna shoot me again. He took my gunner. I'm screwed. Goodbye, Jay. Jay, I'm gonna be dead before you get back. Here, take that. Yeah, take that. Take that. Take that. He killed me. I shot at him and it missed. I mean, it took his engine and stuff, so he's stuck there. He's like right there over by A. Over by A. I will slap you if you use my terminology against me again. Hey, Pack Attack, good luck. You're gonna need it. Pack Attack's in an AMX, so he get all the luck. Yeah, that's what I said too. Who brings out an AMX willingly? No, let me ask you this question, Jay. Who brings out... Pack Attack died! No, he said I did, so... I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'm assuming they killed the AMX. I want to kill the mouse. This is what I want to kill. They're on A. Also, I need to get heat rounds, so don't let me die. They got a mouse on A. I wonder where they got that. Who's in the... Of course. If he gets shot down, I'm gonna laugh my head off. I'm not even joking. Hey, the French thing is somewhere over here that I can't see where he's at. He crashed. I kinda don't want to poke up here again. Guys, I'm scared. I knew there was a reason. Where are you at? I see you, mousy. Take that. Gunner, loader, cannon breach. The mouse is disabled for now. If we go in, we can kill him. Never mind, I died. To a Frenchman hiding in the church, or in the mall. Someone please kill him! Because I swear, if one more Frenchman with an autoloader kills me, I'm going to scream bloody murder. And I'm going to shoot Jack in the back. Felt good. Jack's like, what'd I do, bro? I ain't done nothing. Hey, Jack, you get his legs, I'll get his feet. Well, no, excuse me, that made no sense. Excuse me, let me rephrase that. You get his legs, I'll get his face. How about that? That works, yeah? No! Jay, we're not going to talk about what just happened. I was going to kill a mouse and then a humongous 120 something shell or millimeter shell just slammed into my freaking front end, murdering me on sight. I ran by and started blasting. They got the mouse. Push forward, boys. We got this. Now all we need to do is kill the Frenchman and the leopard. Leopard's more of an issue, probably. Wait, is there more than one mouse? Is it mice? Yes, can confirm, it's mice. Oh my god! And he's got a gooner skin. What's that weird looking ERA you got on that thing? That actually looks really good on that tank. I like that. I'm talking about... No, the mouse has a gooner skin. I'm not even joking. Yeah, the mouse has a humongous anime character with its frontal extremities very much exposed. Like, it's got clothes on, but it's not covering up most of the body. We'll put it that way. Wish I didn't die. Yeah, the mouse is a gooner. I wouldn't even dare shooting at it. It likes to blow people up, and it probably likes to blow that freaking character too. Anyway, you didn't hear a thing. Nothing? Of course you do. If I hear one more thing about a custom, I will gouge my own eyes out. Nobody needs a gooner skin. We're not giving away... We're not... No! I want to die! Why? I hate all of you! Debatable. Nah, I've made the comment that if somebody made a really cool wolf skin to put on my tank, I would get that. But the moment that I see, nah, it's not a gooner skin, bro. There are actual tanks that have wolves on them. I think that, hold on, I might be able to find one. Let me find out. I mean, I know big rigs put wolves on the side of their trucks and stuff. Some companies run them with that. I mean, so putting a wolf on the side of your tank doesn't sound like too bad of a idea. All right, let's see. Wolf paint job on a tank. I see one with a truck, one fantasy-looking tank. There's a tank in front of a wolf. There's a car door with a wolf on it. Jay, I find it hard to look at you. Oh, wait, hold on. That wasn't what you asked me, is it? But, give me a second. I'll look. What did you send me now? What is that? Oh, is that the... Yeah, that's actually a really cool looking thing on that. But let's be honest, guys. We all know if I had access to the Gaijin network and everything, right? And if I found out somebody made a Zootopia-themed thing for a tank, and they put Judy Hopps on it and nothing else, but like with Judy Hopps and then Zootopia on it. No! Jay! We don't need an extra thick Judy Hopps on the side of a tank. No. Wait, is it thick with 2 C's? No. That's not happening. No. No, but like no, don't do it, Jay. No, don't do it. No! You don't want to look that up. You don't want to look that up. Told you didn't want to look that up. Uh-huh. Yeah, I told you. Told you didn't want to look that up. But, yeah, I've like, if I'm being honest, if they had a wolf thing on the forums, I'd grab that and put it on my tanks and stuff. Also, hi, how are you? And then, of course, we all know the Zootopia thing. I wouldn't want it on my tank, or my plane, or my ship, but it would be interesting to see somebody. What did you send me? What did you send me? Jay, why does it not let me open it? Jay, why do I have a bad feeling about what I'm about to open? What the fuck is that? Jay! No! Judy's been eating too many cop donuts, bro. Nah, bro, don't send me that again ever. Dear God. No, you cannot see. No! It's not. No, it's not. Just stop. I already got enough heat on me as it is. Dear God, No, I don't know how anybody, it's something horrible or worse. Do yourself a favor, Val. Don't go and do what Jay did and be dumb enough to look up, Judy Hopps thick, or thick Judy Hopps. Don't do it. This bro found a picture of Judy Hopps. No, this bro found a picture of Judy Hopps being so fat that it wouldn't even fit. There's no way she's walking! No, Judy Hopps, no, Judy Hopps was so big they had to open up a whole nother browser to show it to me. Why did you start reading my search history? I don't know, Jack. Why are you looking up those kind of suspicious things, bud? But yeah, I've said this many times. I cannot stand it when people take like cartoon characters and do them in nasty ways. Oh, hang on. Watch this. Welcome, Furry Smasher. It's glad to see the creator of the fuck piece of shit forum that was created. Guess what? Goodbye. Permanently. Hello, Pack Attack. Oh no. They brought children. Alright, boys, let's go. Oh no, we're going up against everybody. Yeah. Where the rabbit at? Nah, bro, let's be honest, Val. If there was a rabbit that was ever that big, like, I think everybody would be trying to hunt that thing down because they could live off of it for weeks. Although, you gotta ask yourself, though, is it gonna be meat, or is it just gonna be mostly fat and no meat really ever? You're just gonna, no, mostly fat, I feel like, would be what would be there. Yeah, I know, but can she use it with all the fat in her way? Bro, all I gotta do is run. All I gotta do is run and she'll be gone. She can't catch me. Although she might all of a sudden get some pep back in her step. Guys, to our right, there's tanks. Just FYI. Shoot it, little one. You're a big, strong... Nope, he died. I was about to say you're a big, strong, independent tank, and then he exploded immediately. I can't see anything to shoot it, so I'm having to reverse out of here to keep from getting murdered. If she sits on you, you will die. Exactly. But the one thing, as I was trying to say before that mother trucker showed up, the one thing that aggravates me is people will take cartoon characters like that and they will just completely tank! Tank there. I repeat, tank there. Oh no, tank there. Oh, that's friendly, I think. No, not really, but T-54, I think it was right there. It's some sort of T variant. Took his track, he can't move. So we're good there at least. Uh-oh. He can't shoot me, I can't shoot him, but the issue is, I'm gonna risk it, here we go. Charge the idiot. Oh, I'm the idiot. I exposed my underbelly to him and he shot it immediately. Didn't he? Yep, right on the underbelly. If I wouldn't have hit that rock, I would have had that. Jay, are you still alive? Pack attack. Oh, you poor soul. Why not? Dude, there's a T-95. Just remember, you're not the one suffering. I'm not doing a custom. Not until I get this thing with the good shells. And I still need to get the Magat with the good shells too, so... I have to admit, this tank's actually really good. It can, I grew up. No, you did not grow up. You just got bigger and slower. Dude is trying to be Jim from like the Bowtime Gaming thing. Like, father, I grew up. No, you didn't. You just got bigger, fatter, and slower. Dude, what's going on in front of me? There's a lot of smoke and things. I'm gonna angle myself a little bit. Just slightly. Uh-oh. My shell shattered on that. It's angry. It's angry. Go. Go. Get by. Go. Bro, we've got to take out the enemy team. Like, now. Careful, you're on your right. Dude, they're decapping the point. Hold on. I can shoot that. Alright, there you go. Take care of the other issues. There's tanks over here. Also, a tank to our left. Hold on. Let me swivel. Hit him. Didn't do anything. It ricochet. Bombs! Hey, tank right! Oh my god, if he explodes. Alright, he backed off. Where'd he come from? Direct front. Oh, I see him. He's hiding back there. It's actually a really smart spot. But yeah, guys, I'm sorry, but that furry smasher, and I'm sure a lot of y'all, are wondering why it is that I basically raged at that guy. That guy is exactly the person that's been spreading the false rumors. He created the he is the one that created the forum that I've been having to deal with for the past few weeks that started spreading rumors about me. And he quite literally created it so that people could spread rumors against me, and he's the reason why Mr. Mediocre is investigating me. So, yes, I have no respect for him, and I called him those things for a reason, so don't think that I'm just being a prick. Because that is not the reason. It is just because I cannot stand somebody that doesn't have the guts to actually say how they feel about somebody in front of them or in their face. They have to use other people to do it. Like, you're so much of a coward that you use other people. Mr. Mediocre is known to be an internet troll. That's all he does. Again, another sad life form. And the bad thing is, he did enough research. Tank? No, is that dead? I don't know. Can't tell. He did enough research, apparently, to interview, quote-unquote, I know I've told you guys this before, but there is somebody who, I've said this story before, so I'm not going to say it again, but let's just put it, the short, sweet, and easy way to put it. There was a girl who lied to me about how old the entire Discord, and then when I found out about how old she was, please no. Well, I warned you. There's another one. Dear Lord, how many of you are there? Uh-oh. I'm sorry. Guys, I'm about to get flanked and killed. Goodbye in advance. Hello, Jack. But, to make a long story short, when I found out how old she actually was, I immediately stopped talking to her. She kept trying to connect with me. I kept cutting it off. And then she proceeded to say that she hates me. And now her and her sister are spreading false rumors about me in this furry forum, which I have been informed is very difficult to get access to. So you have to really, really look for it in order to find it. So if that puts any light on how much these people are trying way too hard to cause me issues, that is your example right there, because they looked for it and they did not stop looking for it until they finally found it. So that's how hard they tried to ruin my life. But in the end of the day, they're not ruining my life, they're ruining their own, because they're spreading false rumors. And if it's found out that it was false rumors, then it's ruining their lives, because the fact that people are going to call them a liar for the rest of... Why do I always... You know, this thing could really do with some scouting capability. I don't know why I'm bothering to repair. Hi. I'm sorry. Oh. My gun didn't depress enough to shoot him. There is no need for me to even bring that out, if I'm being honest, so I'm not going to. It's not worth the spawn points. Oh wow, that's a rear jet, apparently. But yeah, so that is why, or that is who Mr. Mediocre is. He is a person that quite literally strives to, I want to know how to avoid Spitfires. Yeah, good luck with that. That's all I'm going to tell you. Spitfires, they're a pain in the rear end to try and avoid or to do anything with, because I can't stand them anymore. I don't know, Jack. I really can't. Unfortunately, Max, you cannot, because of the fact that I have a full crew, or a full squad. Oh man, guys, my freaking leg has been My freaking leg has been killing me all day. Both of them, actually. Like, every time I stand up on them, they hurt. So, I don't know what's going on with that, but... Yes, recycle those items. They're so annoying at 5.3, but they're annoying anywhere, to be honest. Guys, I promise you, I'm trying to, like, do my own thing right now. I'm just... Dude, stop giving me these stupid little missions to do, please. I'm never gonna do them, so stop trying to give them to me. There we go. That's something I can work with. There we go. As you guys can see, I only have boosters now, so I'm going to use the boosters. I got 10 of the other things. That's crazy. Alright, boys. It's Tyran time. I'm going to shut up now. But yeah, I'm not going to... Well, I will say this on stream because I really don't care who hears it, because it will only be accessible to those who I allow to. Me and a friend of mine, shut up, Jay. Me and a friend of mine got talking about it once we found out that the forum was not a fan-made forum or anything. It was built for what it is built for. Shut up, please. And we decided to do a we decided that we're going to try and create a fan Discord. We have not done it yet, and I'm not going to do it yet until I am sure that it's the appropriate time to do it. Jay, calm down. All right, who wants to do some aviation? Oh, Jack. Nah, bro. Don't freaking do that, bro. Wait, what'd you say, Jay? What'd you say, Jay? No, you said something. What'd you say? What did you say, Jay? Jay, what did you say? Jay, what did you say? What did you say? Fine, I will do one more 8-3 match. Fine. Jay, I really can't. I just really can't right now. I'm under a lot of stress right now. Not with the streaming, just in real life. I just cannot handle a lot of craziness right now. Please don't. But yeah, guys, if you've been here long enough, you know that right now my family is being forced to move because our landowners are being forced to sell the property we live on. I'm talking to Jay on a PlayStation party, Jack. But from what I understand, from what I was told today, and I found this out yesterday, but what the guy that actually told my mom told me today, he told me the same thing. For what they've got the land priced at, the guy says he doesn't think they're going to sell it anytime soon because nobody's going to be dumb enough to buy it for what they have it priced at. But you would. If I'm being honest, guys, I don't understand why it is. If a couple livers, how many you got in there, Jay? You got 3 of them in there I didn't know about, 4 of them. So what, you're just going to be empty, I don't know. Bro has no soul, he has no heart, he has no love for anyone. You know, it would be awesome. I'm just saying, I know you guys can't do this, you're not able to do this, but it would be interesting to find out one day that you guys all band together and bought the property that I live on, and then you gave me the deed to the property. That would honestly make me happy. I was kind of hoping you were Elon Musk in disguise. Or Donald Trump in disguise. You know, me and my mom were talking about that today. Like, man, what it wouldn't do to be best friends with Donald Trump right now. Like, to be honest, like, Donald Trump's the kind of person that I feel like if you're his friend, he would probably do pretty much anything for you. So, well, you hit a tree. Dude, we're in the desert. Where are you finding trees at? Leave it to Jay to misidentify a building for a tree. We got an RU-251. I'm on the way, guys. I'm just very slow. They murdered both of the children. He's gone. I'm in the middle of the street playing shoot the enemy targets. There was an RU-251, but he's a little dead now, so as long as nobody else comes around this corner, I should be okay. I'm gonna put my gun right in the middle. Uh-oh, y'all got a chieftain issue. Have fun with that. I don't know. I'm hiding. I'm hiding a tank behind a building. And the bad thing is, the dumpster that I'm hiding behind isn't really protecting me, so I'm gonna push forward a little bit. Uh-oh. Hey, I found a TAM. Jay, I found a TAM. Jay, go give the TAM a hug. He wants to say hello. Yes. Pack attack, no! Pack attack died. Well, they brought out light tanks. What do you expect? I'll be on the way in a second. I brought the Magok. You can't beat the Magok. Hey, did you hear about the guy that, no, did you hear about the guy that, like, had a mental breakdown, shot his ex-girlfriend with a tank? Or he stole the tank, went to his ex-girlfriend's house, blew her door in with the tank, and then proceeded to charge through the city with the freaking... Nuh-uh. That's the most unconvincing nuh-uh you'll ever hear. No, see, if I have a mental breakdown, I'm just going to confiscate a Arleigh Burke class destroyer and try and figure out what all those lovely buttons do. What does this button do? Self-destruct activated. Oh, crap! Turn it off! Turn it off! What did this button do? Explodes, causes World War III. I got shot right. My breach is out. What is that? It's French, whatever it is. I have no breach, so now I'm trying to run at the enemy, but I'm risking getting shot in the back, so... Jay, I have a repair that I have to take care of, so... If I die, I die, okay? I died in the... I told you I was gonna die. A leopard popped around. You know what? It's times like these... It's times like these. It's times like these, Jay, that I have to bring out the premium Magok. It has ERA. ERA makes me happy. Yeah, but that's French. I know it keeps Heat FS from doing anything, and I think it also bounces, or at least protects you from the APDS as well. But who's got you? But who's got you, Jay? I'm gonna go on ahead and mark the target for this guy because I don't think he's gonna know that that guy's over there. Just be careful, dude. Nah, Jay. What? Left? You said to my left and I immediately panicked. I was more concerned about killing the guy that possibly was where I thought it was. I'm on the way, Jay, but you gotta remember, I'm in a Magok, so be patient. They're behind me. Okay, well I can only take one, so... Let me see if I can get a jump on one of them. I missed. Why would you poke out? Why would you poke out? I have ERA, I'll be fine. When you're too overconfident of your ERA. What? Nah! That's BS! I shot and it did nothing! Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. I shot and then it didn't do anything. Bro, that is such BS. I got Gaijined. I got this. That's all I have. If I don't get a kill... Jay, I'm on the way, alright? Why? Are you having the... I got shot... I don't know where from, but I got shot from over here. I see him, he's right here. Track on him. Jay, my engine's out. What do you want me to do? The leopard is spawn camping now. I don't care what freaking respawn thing I use. I'm gonna freaking kill that leopard. He's about to die by an AA gun, most likely. when I see a furry bird. You know, the funny thing is, you're talking about when you see a furry and all this. My friend, Big Dog, has actually had an encounter with a furry. It wasn't pleasant, we'll put it that way. He got charged because the fact that the furry... No, he got charged. Here's the kicker. Are you sure about that? I know, I'm paying attention. I'm just joking around. I'm getting shot from behind? No! I'm gonna end up getting my freaking chat removed, but I don't even give a shit. But to tell you guys the story about my friend Big Dog, and you know, in the same situation, I would have probably said and done things a little differently. But bro, no, I'm not even joking. So my friend Big Dog was admiring this furry's, and he wasn't even in full furry outfit. But here's the thing: he wears it out in public, and then when somebody stares at it, he gets pissed. So, oh, what the flip was going on with that? But so my friend, he's at the mall, and this furry is wearing, I think. From the picture I remember him sending me, and I think I still have it. Hold on. He ended up taking a picture as the guy walked off so he could show people what he was talking about and everything. Like when he said, oh yeah, there's a furry, and it, you know, I almost got charged or whatever for the furry thing. Let me see if I can find it right quick. Dear Lord, have I really talked to him that much? No, I don't have it anymore. Hold on. It might be in my regular messages. Let me see. If I can't find it, I'll just explain it to you guys. That is if my phone starts acting correctly. Warthunder, PS4, controller. Yeah, okay, so I don't have it anymore. I don't know where it went. But anyway, so he's at the mall, and this furry is wearing, like, ears and a tail. And, you know, my friend's admiring, I'm guessing, the color selection that the guy ended up deciding to use or whatever. I don't even know if it was a guy. To be honest, the way that my friend said that he was talking, he sounded like a pussy to me, but Lord forgive me for saying that, but that's what he sounded like. Because he had to rely on the cops and pressing charges in order to do something. You want to throw down with somebody, you want to threaten them, go ahead, throw down right now. I'll slit you open like a freaking can of beans. Go on. But anyway, I'm gonna try and be nice about this. Let me calm down right quick. Yeah, but so, you know, bro ends up like basically threatening to beat up my friend, or threatening to beat up Big Dog. Big Dog threatens to beat up him. The cops come, and the guy walks away thinking that he's all big and bad, and his furry friends end up having to come and pull him off or whatever. Big Dog was about to go all over this man, right? But anyway, so he sends me a picture, and this dude, the only thing he's wearing is ears and a tail. And my friend was just looking because he liked the color design or whatever. He was admiring the guy's, you know, suit. And then he's like, you know, take a picture, it'll last longer, crap. Bro, you wore it out in public. It was very obvious that you wanted the attention that you're getting. Why are you making a big deal out of it? But all it was so that he could start a fight with somebody. And it's like my friend said, it wasn't nothing but he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Jay, you shouldn't shoot your friendlies. They won't be your friendlies for long. M48, BMP, M22, T29. Maybe the T29, maybe the B29 or the T29 got up tiered. Dear God, what happened there? What'd you tow onto? Oh, I forgot you could now tow the train cars. Hey Jay, you want to tow a train with me? Oh, come on, it'll be fun. Watch this. I can tow a choo-choo. Jay, look, I have a choo-choo train. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. I can too. Watch this. Watch this, I have a pet. Look, I have a pet M22 now. Jay, I have a pet M22, look at this. Jay, I have a pet, look. But Jay, he's so cute, look at him. He doesn't have eyeballs! Yes, he will be a rat. They're fast and they have an autoloader, so be aware. Hey, M22. M22, go for it. Go kill the AMX. Sick 'em, boy. I don't know. Sick 'em, boy. Oh, wait, hold on. I got this. All right, Jay. He's gone. Dear God. That AMX is not going to be happy. Let's go. Come on. Anyway, guys, but yeah, y'all, like, I keep getting compared to furries and basically being told that I am a furry, but yet I have, like, probably a very, well, not probably, I have a very dire hate for furries because of the fact they like to try and force you into their bullcrap. And to be honest, furries are nothing but dressed up woke people. Like, if you've ever paid attention, the modern furries are either gay, lesbian, LGBTQ people, and they all dress up as an animal. Like, what is wrong with them? We don't know. Aw, I was gonna shoot him first. And then he died. Ah, get got. Trucker. Hold on, little child. I'm on the way. I'm on the way, little one. Stay alive. Someone protect the child. Bro, I didn't know a tortoise was that easy to kill. Why is that at 8-3? Dear God. That dude's an idiot for even thinking about spawning that in. You know what would be great to have in this lovely tank of mine? A stabilizer. I have to admit, Ado is fun. Like, I'm enjoying this. Young one, I'm here. Come with me, little one, and we will live together. Tank, never mind. Tank deleted. No, the T-29 just hit Control-Alt-Delete. Also, guys, I'm having lag spikes. Don't ask me why. I don't know. But it's honestly starting to tick me off a little bit. Also, when are they going to add it to where certain tanks can get an quote-unquote add-on armor selection, and all it does is slap on ERA? That'd be a cool selection, right? Or selector. I'm gonna let the T-29 go that way. I'm gonna go this way, flank them. Make sure they can't survive. Also, watch my rear, little one, and scream and holler if I die, because that's basically what's gonna happen. Oh my dear Jesus, I told you to watch my rear and you got me killed from the rear. And it wasn't even American. What's good is I got killed, excuse me. Is that an SU-9? Well, it was. Hello, Chris. Oh, this isn't late. Well, I guess considering it is 6:32, it is late. For you. Wait a second. They're transporting illegal sandbags. They're transporting illegal sandbags. It's like drug abuse, but it's sandbags for tanks. Oh. I play more ground than I do air, but I do doodle around a little bit with air. The last few streams I've done basically nothing but air, unless I do customs. And I can tell you from experience, yes, it is very much pain. It's pain and suffering, if I'm being honest. It's fun, it has its perks, it has its fun times. Like when you satisfyingly blow up a plane that's trying to kill you and you kill them instead, that's fun. But I prefer tanks. Tanks are fun. Here, allow... What the frunk is that? Well, that's took care of. Dude, I know he's there. I gotta reload. There, now he's no longer an issue. Congratulations, guys. We're doing good. The Turan's turret is probably one of the most annoying parts of it, but it's a really good gun, it's a really good tank. It sits a lot lower than the M48s and the M60s that you end up getting for the Israelis, so in my opinion it is a better tank to play. Even, I mean, yes, you have to work around the turret traverse speed and all, but is it really that bad that you wouldn't use it, is the question. What? Again with that stupid... My shell ghosted. That's what happened. Look at that. Did we just get bombed? Keep it up and victory will be ours. Yeah, it looks like my shell ghosted again, so... Ooh, a T95E1. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Good job, N60. And they're on the point again. Okay. The Turan's a great tank. It's just, like I said, it's Russian, so you can't really expect a very good reverse gear. You can't really expect good turret traverse. Like, all in all, it's a sturdy tank. That's one of the things that that people tend to really hate on. Oh, sorry, dude. My bad. I have played both the Turan 4 and the Turan 4S. I like the Turan 4 myself. I like it the best because of the 100 mil. The reload's a little faster on it, and it operates better for me. But in essence, they're both really good tanks. Do I prefer the Magax? Sometimes, but the Turan is just that all in all really good tank. Like, I can't stand trying to play Russian tanks, but this thing is actually really good. Like, I love how low it sits. It makes it a lot easier to hide it than it is to... And sometimes hiding a tank is probably the most valuable thing that you could possibly do with it. Especially when you want to sit and protect a point. But yeah, I agree. I think the turret traverse is a lot of lacking. It lacks a lot with turret traverse. Thank you, dear sir, for telling me where one of them is at. Is he coming down that road or what? No, he just died. Okay, that works. Alright, well, since that happened, I'm going to go and try and take care of the other leopard that's causing the issue over here. But they're speedy tanks, too. Like, they're actually pretty fast forward. It's just the reverse gear sucks on them. That makes them really bad. But all in all, they're really good tanks. Well, when you don't run into things, at least. Dude, there's like 3 of them over here. Okay, I have to try and defeat 3 tanks. Great. A Leopard 1, of course. The bane of anybody's existence at this BR, a Leopard 1. And he's heading for the point, coincidentally. I know he's over here. I knew he was there. Just couldn't see where. There's like 3 of them over there, so... And we lost... Well, we won, actually. Excuse me. We won, so that's good. Alright, let's see what we got. The good shell finally for the Turan 4. That's great. The Turan 4S is getting better. So now the Turan 4 has no issues whatsoever. I love the fact it says that it has 5mm of pin. That is not true. Air. You really want to do air? Dear God, you poor soul. I finally spaded this plane out, though. Guys, that was actually a very big achievement for me. Alright, I'm going to try and fly a Wellington. I think I clicked the wrong button. Sorry, Jack. That was my fault. If I can get you back in here, you... No, I don't want to remove you from... Dummy, freaking... There we go. Yeah, I've looked through pretty much every thing. I don't really have, for any other nation, I don't have high-tier tanks. So Israel's kind of that nation that I can kind of expect to at least come in and enjoy a little bit. But you're talking about the Turan 6. I don't really like the Turan 6 too much because it has that same issue with the Israelis mounting the 50 cal on the turret, or the gun, instead of mounting it on the turret like they really should. And if you pay attention, they do that with a lot of their tanks, and it just makes the machine gun completely useless to use. Like, here they go again, mounting it again. You can't use it. It can't swivel. It doesn't swivel. So it's like a completely useless gun. Then you get ERA, finally. the Magach 5, the shot. Now, obviously, you guys, everyone knows the shot that we have at 7.7 has a 50 cal that actually rotates. That's why I love it at 7.7. But this thing, they take that off and they mount the 7.62. But I have to research this next. Once I get this to RAN, I have to research this. I need a better AA gun. Fun fact, Hugh. The funny thing is, the Merkava is actually the reason that I started grinding, or really the only reason I really grinded out Russia to get to a point that I could get to Israel. And once I started grinding out Israel and I was finding that I really didn't know what I was doing, I kind of stopped playing it and I started kind of playing the tiers that I knew what I was doing. And I've actually gotten farther in the tiers. And I'm finding that I've learned a lot just because I used to playing 8.0, I would die a lot. I would maybe walk out of a match with 1 or 2 kills. Now I'm walking out of a match with 2, 3, 4 kills. Not per tank, but a match, and for me that's good. So, but it all depends on your playstyle, and my playstyle kind of consists of Dear God Help Me, and Dear Sir, I'm doing 2.7, not 3.7. But yeah, as you can see, I have this Spitfire that I haven't unlocked yet. This, you know what, let's go on ahead and unlock these at least. We'll get the cruise for them later. There we go. That's better. Oh, I forgot I had the Firebrand. When did I unlock that? I don't remember unlocking that. That's actually the funny part. All I have is the Abrams and the Mercs. I love to play defensive and kind of hold down. But if I'm being honest, like, the next closest high tier I have in tanks is probably between Russia and Britain. No, excuse me. It would be Germany, because I have 6.7 in Germany. No, I have 7.3 because I have the Weasel and I'm researching that other one. Yeah, that's kind of the way I play the game. I don't play just one nation. I play them, I play every nation, or at least try to. The only nation I don't really try too hard to grind out is, I don't really try too hard to grind out. Why are you disappointed in me, Chris? It ain't my fault. What have I done wrong now? You rat, you have the Weasel. I haven't bought it yet. It's just sitting there waiting on me to buy it. And I doubt I'll even use it for anything other than AA purposes anyway. Hello, Crusader. Crusader is silent, he's not saying a word. Crusader doesn't like me, that's why he doesn't talk. Anyway. But yeah, I have the 7.3s, but I don't have them unlocked. So, and then with America, I think right now with America, with tanks, I'm researching either the M109 or I'm researching the Walker Bulldog. I think it might be the Walker Bulldog that I'm researching. But I don't want to try and get into the M26 until I get all the 6.3s. That's kind of the way I've always grinded out the tech tree since I restarted, is I go through, I unlock every tank at the BR that it's at.
So let's say if I go and I get like 6.3, which is the first 6.3 that I got was the T25, and I did the same thing with that. Actually, that's not true. I got the Jumbo 76 with 6.3, and I didn't get that yet. But say I get the T25 first. Okay, that's going to be... That's just because your friend doesn't know how to play the M109. The M109 is not a tank that you charge into a battlefield like a crazed lunatic with. You sit behind a hill, you wait for somebody to be dumb enough to not look at you, and then you fire your HE shell at their freaking face and hope that it kills them. Oh. That sounds more to me like skill issue than it does anything else, but that's just my opinion. But I've told the guys before, Hugh, that I do a lot of customs, but I try not to do a lot of other things because of the fact that or I try not to do anything higher than 6.7 because at the moment I don't have anything higher than 6.7 other than the Israeli tech tree. And I told them that once I get up to higher BRs and stuff, I would gladly do higher BRs with them, but until then it's a no. And I feel like that's a fair point. You know, you don't want to get something that you can't really use. So 6.7's good for Germany, but I really want to get the Leopard, but with it being at 8.0, I'm waiting until I get to higher stuff. And right now I'm low on Silver Lions, so this week when I get paid, which if I get paid tomorrow like I'm supposed to, I'll be getting $50. 200 of that will go towards getting 200 of it will go towards me getting a cool emblem to put on my tanks and planes that kind of corresponds with the channel a little bit. And then the rest of it will be nothing but Silver Lions because the fact that I'm just grinding out that much that I don't have enough cash to get the planes and tanks that I'm unlocking. So... because I'm trying to keep it at 1 million, because in my last experience I had to grind out low tier just to keep money in my bank account so that I could get a tank. I'm trying to keep from having to deal with that again. Bro! Somebody took my freaking base! Bro, I swear to you, John, if I find out you took my freaking base, I'm gonna be awful pissed. Yeah, so Hugh, when I was on my old account, I don't know if it'll show you how much Silver Lions people I have or not. If I remember correctly, when I stopped playing because of the fact my dad's account, which was what I was playing on was my dad's account, I was very low on cash, and I was grinding out, I think, the British tech tree, and I had just gotten the Centurion or something like that. And while it is fun having to grind out low tier to get cash, I find it easier to just keep cash in your bank and only use it for emergency purposes. I've kept mine at 1 million. The lowest I think I've went is about 700,000, and I've been able to grind it back up, so I'm not really too mad about it. But keeping Silver Lions in your account is definitely a smart move, especially with how expensive everything gets. And keeping it like at 1 million for parts and stuff is really smart too. Plus, you know, if you team kill, you know, everybody knows if you team kill somebody in air matches, which I've honestly been tempted to do so before, they take cash from you there too. So, you know, it's always smart to have at least a little bit of cash. Exactly. like the other day, I was playing with the guys, and the Magok that you saw me using earlier is the newest Magok to my lineup. I haven't bought anything in quite a long time for Israel, and that was the first tank that I've bought for Israel in a long time, and it put me down to 800. And as you can see by my thing before I went into the match, I'm at 1,000,000. Again, it doesn't take long to grind it out if you know what you're doing. But I will tell you this, premium account, buy it during Christmas. Buy the 365-day thing. All right, and then buy premium, like buy premium vehicles and stuff, like the bundles, like the cheap ones. You know, don't go crazy on it. But buy those, the ones that have like giving you a certain amount of days. That way, even if you can't afford or you end up not being able to get things for Christmas, you still have a little bit of time that you can get other things for Christmas, you know? Or you still have time that you have time to get the Warthunder premium account for Christmas. That's what I did last year. I bought the premium account. I bought the Magok with the ERA at 8.0 and used it to kind of grind it out. And I also bought the 8.3 Jet that they removed, the premium one. And I used it to grind out the Israeli tech tree, and it was actually, I have to admit, 8.3 Jets is fun. I have to admit. Like, it's right there at the era where, like, how do I say this? It's right at the era where rockets and missiles and stuff start coming in, but you don't really see a lot of them. So it's like that perfect area to just grind the crap out of if you don't feel like actually grinding the tech tree. Because I'll tell you, it is annoying trying to grind out the tech trees on some of the nations. I've had fun grinding out the Russian tech tree, but that's simply because I'm an idiot and I enjoy doing stupid stuff. Landing gear fell off. Oh well, we're just going to crash land it. Here we go. Yeehaw! Crash? What? Oh, my wing. Oh, hi. That's gonna explode. Yep. Oof. But yeah, if I'm being honest with you guys, like, I don't really play very many 8.0 rank. But yeah, I just bought this, like, I think yesterday. And it put me down into, I think it was 1,000 or 800 and some odd $1,000 with training the crew and everything. And as you can see, I'm back up to over 1,000,000, and I'm almost to getting this Magok 6. So but yeah, I'm sorry guys, I had to leave that because I'm not in the mood to deal with mouth tonight. But yeah, I've been grinding out aviation for a while now for Russia, because I decided one day that I wanted to grind out Russian air, and I wanted to get them to jets first before I did anybody else. And as you can see, they are the main reason that I have to go and get more Silver Lions, because their planes get really expensive really quickly. But once I get these two, I have to get 2 more, and I'll be ready to go. So, I've been trying to not use the Yak 9K. I don't really like using it, but I don't know if I want to grind out Britain or if I want to grind out America next. If I'm being honest, I'm further in Britain now, I think. And if I'm being honest, I'm so far behind in grinding out American planes that it's just not even worth my time at this point. But yeah, I can't. I don't have the spirit in me anymore to just keep on keeping on with the same old thing over and over again. These are the new planes, actually. This is all of them. I have the P-51D, the P-51 with the 20 mils, the P-47, this P-47, the P-51C, which I've already started upgrading, as you can see, and this Corsair here. I think there might be one other plane. Yeah, here we go. 22,000 to put that in a crew. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, my tech tree for the American tree is a pain. The highest tier I have as of right now is 4.7, and coincidentally, I believe that's the same BR that I'm at with America, or not America, but with Russia as far as planes that I have. But the thing is, the Yak-9K is just such a pain in the rear end to try and upgrade. It's just not worth the time or the effort, really. My Corsair, though, my all-time favorite Corsair that they have in the game is this little number right here, and there's a reason behind it. If you go over here, we have the skin of Lulubelle, and if anybody knows who Lulubelle is the name of the plane that Pappy Boyington of the Black Sheep Squadron flew during the war. And matter of fact, a TV show was created about him. And it is by far my favorite plane. I do intend on eventually getting the skin for it, but I don't use it very often. I leveled it up and then I stopped messing with it. So, but yeah, I don't really have a lot. Ow. I don't have a lot of anything really, to be honest. You know, I hear people all the time talking about how good the Spitfires are. Personal favorite right here. This is my plane right here. I love the fact that you can mount that many cannons on one plane. Or not cannons, but machine guns. 12 machine guns on one aircraft just makes it an overpowered beast. But, I gotta level up this Yak-9K whether I want to or not, so I'm thinking I'm gonna probably go over to America, try to level them up next. But as far as tanks go, I've been trying to level up Italy, and that's been a pain in the rear end. I'm stuck at 4.0 right now. I have enough, well, I don't now, but I had enough to get a 4.7 tank destroyer, but let's be honest, do you really want to put a 4.7 tank destroyer in a lineup with nothing but 4.0s? No, not really. So it's a decision that I have to make. I'm going to get the Sherman that's at 4.7 and put it in the lineup. That way I have two 4.7s that I can bring out. I have different vehicles that I enjoy and play. So for fighters, my all-time favorite fighter is by far the Corsair. Hurricane's close second, of course, the Hurricane with the 1230 cals. And then for bombers, B-17, the EL variant is the one that I like in the game. And then a close second for me probably would be just for design only, the Lancaster. And then, although the Year 2, if we're talking just medium bombers, the B-25 and the Year 2 are really good planes. But if we're talking interceptors, by far my favorite interceptor that I've used is, I would have to say it's probably the IL-2 1940 2, I think, is the one that they have. I prefer that one. I like the single seat. I like the fact that it can carry a decent bomb load and it's still maneuverable and everything. It's just a very nice aircraft to fly. Can dish out hits as well. Very balanced plane. And then my next favorite interceptor / ground attacker would probably be the BF-110. It's just a really good plane. Tanks, light tanks. If I had to name a light tank, that's probably my favorite. But we're talking light tanks. I really don't have a favorite light tank. I don't play them enough to really give you a legitimate answer. But the ones that I've enjoyed playing are the Harry Hopkins. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed messing with it. It was very fun. What are the other ones that I really, really like? I'm watching this P-63 have like the hardest time taking out this plane. It's honestly hilarious to watch. I'm just gonna watch this happen. I'm not even gonna intervene. Oh, he finally hit him. Good job. You probably hit his bomb. Did you? I was about to say, did you crash? I didn't like the idea of them. I didn't used to like the There we go. That's made some points. But if I'm being honest with you guys, I used to there we go. Stock shell at its best right there, ladies and gentlemen. But the M18's a great tank. It's just that it's built to be a tank destroyer. And that's probably the one thing I can say that I love about it. It's built to be a tank destroyer, but they label it in the game as a they label it as a light tank, which is completely incorrect. The one thing that everyone needs to understand is the M18 was built to be a tank destroyer. There's actually a yarn hub thing about it. That's land. Okay, well, whatever. It used to be in the TD lines. See, that's one thing I don't understand. Like, they're talking about let's balance out the tech tree lines. It doesn't matter where you put it. It's still a tank destroyer. Like, that is legit what it's supposed to be for. And to put it anywhere else is severely making its usability lack, because it's actually a really decent tank. It's fast, it's speedy. No, the M44, as far as I know, is still at 4.0, which is where it was when they put it in the game. From what I remember, it was at 4.0. They did have the M18 at one point at 5.7, but to balance it out, quote-unquote, they put it at 6.0. I thought when they did that, it was going to be the biggest mistake. I got this thing, I played it at 6.0. It is still a beast if you use it appropriately. Yeah, so for America, I'm researching the M41A1. That's what I'm researching. I'm not a big fan of light tanks. I have this thing in the German tech tree, but I think the German tech tree variant has like the really, really crappy shell that I hate using. Yeah, let me look. Yeah, it has the really crappy APCR, and I can't stand it. So I don't like using it at all, but it does come with, eventually, it gets APCR, which I won't use, but it does eventually get APDS. And I'm telling you guys now, if there's one shell that I love using in this game for British, when I play the British tech tree, you guys should know by now that it is, in fact, my APCR. Or APDS, excuse me. My APDS is the only shell that I need when I play Britain. Britain has just really good tanks at a higher BR. Like, everybody says that their tanks suck at low tier. I find that the issue is not the tanks, it's the users of the tank. Like this thing, I heard a lot of people say that it was a crappy tank. It wasn't really that good. It couldn't take a lot of hits. It cannot take hits because the fact it's a bus with a gun on it. It has no armor. It's built for scouting purposes. That's all it's built for. But if you use it appropriately when I first brought it out like I did, or when you first bring it out like I did, you end up being really hard for people to kill. And because of the fact that your rear end is so large, you poke that out and people shoot at it. And there's nothing back there for them to kill. Like, look at this. Hold up. Look at this. I mean, you got your fuel cells back here. You got rolled humerus armor, and your engine sits back here. But let's be honest, guys. Like, there's nothing back there really for them to hit. So they're shooting at it, and they're not doing anything. Yeah, so what? They take your engine. You still got a gun. A lot of the issue is people don't know how to use their tanks or their planes at times. And they blame it on the plane or the tank. It's not that at all. Not in my opinion. It's the player. That's the issue. You got to use your tank. You got to listen to it, so to say. You got to learn how to play your tank. You got to listen to it. You got to feel. I'm gonna kind of quote the Avatar movie. Feel it. Feel it breathing by the engine. Feel it move. Feel its thoughts. You know, you gotta put yourself in the situation of, okay, how does this plane or tank play? You cannot expect it to play like you are used to playing. Like, say if I were to go to America and I wanted to go gung-ho on everybody. All right, sure, it may work at times. All right, with the M18, it definitely works. But here's the thing. Hold on, let me see which one you're talking about. Nah, see, I like the early, what is that armor? I like the early ERA on it. I was actually just looking at that earlier, and I said it looked really good. The only thing is they don't armor it up enough, but, you know, you got to think about it. This is probably the first tank that they actually thought ERA would work on. So, you know, it's more of an experimental type of thing than it is anything else. And then they ended up fixing it. And it's like, yes, more. Anyway, so this is what I was looking at earlier. Dear God, this is an ugly tank. Dear God, who designed this? Probably some Chrysler company. Oh, look, guys, it's the Mini Abrams. With that weird looking turret on it that launches, I think, ATGMs out of it, which is probably what makes these tanks so lovable. And then, of course, I like to call this next tank the Baby Abrams. The Baby Abrams. The Baby Abrams. The Baby Abrams. I don't care what anyone says. This is the cutest freaking thing they've came out with in a long time. Oh, hold on. I want to look through all the cool camos and stuff that they have on this thing. If I'm being honest, I like the stock camo that it comes with better. Then you have, which one did I like other than that? I don't really like that one. I kind of like that one. That one I like too. I like the stock and then the regular, but... And then, of course, you get the M1A1HC, which comes with a dozer blade. Yeah! Yeah, I know that they did something to the turret rings on the Abrams and stuff. From what I remember, the turret ring on the Abrams used to be actually a really small target. But, wait, they moved the Abrams over? No, they didn't. Here it is. Yeah, since Gaijin really, really hates the Abrams for some strange reason, they decided it was a good idea to make the entire horizontal drive just the turret basket. So now, needless to say, the turret basket is the turret drive. So, from what I understand, the turret was already an issue. The biggest issue that I have with it, with them doing it like that, is because of the fact that, like, it's going to be an issue at the end of the day, because I will say this, guys. I've noticed that people have stopped messing with the Abrams. Like, I've noticed people are starting to go to Russia. They're starting to play France. They're starting to play Germany. Even Japan is starting to get more attention because of the fact that America got screwed over with the turret ring. But the thing is, the later Leopards also got screwed over. It's a NATO thing. Like, every NATO tank, from what I understand, is... Hold on. Now the new autoloader update is nice. Once it shots, it will not reload. So is that with all autoloaders? Nah, bro, you're good. It's honestly nice to have somebody to discuss this kind of stuff with. So, for fun, quote unquote, for fun, you guys are going to see me rage in about 5 minutes. Watch this. I'm going to play 6-3 America. Now, you guys all know what I'm trying to research. And you guys also know how close I am, quote unquote, how close I am to modern tanks in Russia. Wait, what BR am I at with Russia right now, actually? Yeah, just at 6-3, so, like, still Germany is the leading person right now, so... But, if I'm being honest, Israel's fun because it gets you out of the play style that you're used to. And it makes you really have to figure out how to play differently. But the issue is, if you're not careful and if you try to, like... So right now, like I said, I'm trying to play 4-0 Italy. Okay, I haven't played 4-0 in forever because of the fact that I've been grinding out Russia, Germany, America... And I grinded out Israel, of course. You guys know that. But the thing is, I haven't played 4.0 in forever. So, needless to say, my play style has changed. So, when I go back to 4.0, here I am. Oh, yeah, I have enough armor. I'm an M44, and I'm making stupid mistakes that are less forgiving, or that are less forgiving at 4.0, if that makes any sense to you guys. Charge into battle with my knockoff T26. So that's one of the reasons I feel like why Bowtime Gaming plays different BRs and stuff, is because of the fact that he's able to train himself on how to use them. You know what, M41, you ain't gonna push me. Squish him. Squish him. Now he'll back off. My internet's been kind of spiking lately, so y'all guys are gonna have to be patient with me. But no, see, that's one of the things people use, like the laser rangefinders and stuff at 11.0. Because let me tell you a secret, I don't ever use a rangefinder. Ever. I guess my shots, and most of the time they actually hit, because I've gotten that good with being able to read what kind of gun I have. Like when I first got the M44, I will admit to you guys, I sucked at it because I was trying to learn what the bullet drop and everything was on it. But now that I've gotten the bullet drop down, once you get the bullet drop down, you actually find out how good. There is, I believe, another tank right there, possibly. I can't tell. I think they're still capping. They might have left. I don't know. But if you learn to range find and everything, without using the rangefinder, it ends up being way better for you to play, because that split second of randomly range finding and praying that your shot hits is, in my opinion, what makes this gun so much more fun. It's what makes the game more realistic, because let's be honest, guys, you're not gonna see, I don't really care what you're wearing. I really don't. You could have kept that to yourself and I wouldn't have cared. I'm going to swing around torpedo jet, just cover R6. But learning to play the game and aiming for yourself. But see, that's the whole thing. You guys are playing higher BRs. My secret: don't play high BR stakes. Don't play those high tier games, because if you play high tier games, you're gonna stress yourself out. Like even at 8.0, 8.3, it's stressful, but it's fun. PT-76 behind us, bro. Torpedo jet, you got to give me room, bud. There is a thing called a bomber that could easily murder us. So please, just back off. Kindly, thank you. If I find this PT-76, I will murder him. Alright guys, we gotta find this PT-76. Alright, I don't see anything there. They're on B. If I'm being honest, my favorite BR is around 5.7, 6.0, and the reason I say that, I love using the Panthers for Germany. That's like my favorite tank to play at 6.0. So, needless to say, you're going to see me being really stupid a lot of times. But I have fun when I play 6-0. That's the thing. A lot of people don't know how to have fun. And that's the biggest issue that I find that people have, is they don't really know how to have fun in the game. And they just sweat, they try to grind out tanks and stuff. And it ends up taking the joy and the fun out of it. Enjoy the tanks you have. That would be my advice to anybody. Enjoy the tanks that you have. Enjoy the tanks that you've unlocked. Try and learn a little bit about them. Try and learn how they were used in real combat. It'll connect you with your tank a lot more. You'll use it better, and it'll end up being better for you in the long run. That is my ultimate suggestion to anybody that wants to play tanks. Learn your tank. Try and treat it with respect, you know? Study it, learn it, live it, love it, you know? Okay, let's just not give the American all the kills, right? Yeah, okay. I've gotten 1 kill in this tank so far, and I'm completely okay with it. So you guys, that's another thing that I've noticed. Like, people get pissed off. Oh, you stole my... Holy crap! Probably didn't require for my big shell, but I used it anyway. Got a tank coming down the road over here. What is that, an IS? Is that an IS? Dear Jesus Christ. Torpedo jet IS right here. You gonna back off now, huh? I got shot right. Hold on. I'll be with you in a moment. Alright, where'd you go? I told you there was a jet, and then you failed to shoot the jet. Nice. Now there's a possibility an IS will murder me. Nice. Oh! So that's what that was. Okay, well, I can't focus on him and focus on my problems everywhere else as well, so... Yeah, I know it was. I was just joking around with you. Did they kill him? They did. Okay, switching back target to the IS. That is not the IS I meant. Wait, hold on. He just died. Where? Where did he die from? Bro, tanks are dying all around me and I can't figure out where the flip they're at. Never mind, I get the feeling I'm about to figure it out. Guys, why do I get the feeling I'm gonna die here in a second? I always die. There's a tank right over here. I'm pretty sure there's like a tank right here because he fired. Or something fired. What is that, the IS? I got it. That is not what I wanted to see. Of course. What? Hold on. I know like crap that IS did not just freaking one-shot me with that BS shot. That's the reason, ladies and gentlemen, why I hate going against Russian players, because they always bring out that Yak 9 because they can't play ground worth of crap, so they bring out a Yak 9. Do your job, torpedo jet. And do it good. Be the Yak 9 killer. Never mind, I'll do it. I hit him. He is now marked. You should be able to shoot him. If you do not shoot him, I will shoot you. How about that? Does that bring you any reminders to do your job? He disappeared on me. He went for my frontal armor too. Like, he went right where he needed to shoot me. You know, the one thing I can't stand though, and the one thing I hate is now sorry guys, I had to go AFK for a second to check on something. What are you shooting at, bro? Are you even hitting anything? Here, let me help you, because you're not hitting anything. Shoot him. Shoot him. My machine gun ran out of ammo. Cannon time. Yep, they got the Act-9. Good job. There's another one. No, stop. Oh, dear God. Stop scaring me. Stop hurting me in this way. Alright, there's an object 211. I don't know what that is, but it sounds scary, so I'm going to shoot it. As if I don't die to it first, which is always a possibility with me. You know, hunting for something and then dying to the thing I'm hunting. That always seems to be how it happens for me. But yeah, I love this tank. The T-25 is by far very fun. I can't if it plays any if the M26 plays any way like this thing does, it is going to be a blast to have in my lineup. Hey guys, what do you think a 211's gonna think when he sees me walk around it? Oh. I'm sorry that they removed your stabilizer for the T-25. If I'm being honest, the T-25 doesn't really need a stabilizer though. If you play it in reverse, you're fine. Because you're not going really that fast to really need a stabilizer. If we're being honest though, this thing doesn't go fast at all, so like it's not that bad of a bounce. And in urban conflicts, this thing is probably really good. Plane, shoot that. That's your job. Bro, you suck at your job. You're supposed to shoot the things that shoot at you. Alright, I'm gonna go in. I need you to go in this other way. Oh, we won. Never mind. It wasn't needed. If I'm being honest, I don't need a stabilizer. I think it's a good enough tank, you don't need it. But I will tell you this. Stabilizers have been a very big help for me in the past. When I've played any tank, the British have probably the best stabilizer I've been able to see. Also, 6.3. Oh, wait, they moved the T-20 to 6.3. Dude, that looks good. I like that. I like it. I actually don't like, but I like. You know, if I had enough cash, I would buy that. I'd buy the T-20, and then that would probably be all I could buy. But this thing, I bet, would be a blast to play. The Super Hellcat. Just think, guys, once I get this, I get to be overpowered too. I get to tell you guys, hey guys, we're doing 6-7 tonight, and then randomly pop in there with like a freaking T-34. Y'all guys are gonna hate me if that happens. T-26E1-1. Yeah, give me a second. T26 E5. So the E5, I think, has more armor on it, I think, was the big deal with that one. The M46, which is basically a modified version of the T26. Then you got the M50, the M56. And then at 7.0, you have... Oh, wait, you have those two at 7.0. Huh. Oh, well. And T95, so that'll be interesting. Oh. Well, Volutes, I was going to invite you, but you're not even online. I know I have you in my thing. Are you on your other account? That might be what it is. Now you're online. You weren't online a minute ago. Alright, there you go. Oi. Guys, I don't know what I've done to my legs. And by the way, there won't be a custom tonight. I'm not doing a custom tonight. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to probably do like 1 or 2 more matches. I'm going to take a break. I'm not going to stream no more tonight, but, yeah. What would you guys say should be my first tank at 6.3? Or not 6.3, 6.7. Should it be the M24 or the M26, the M56? I'm not even looking at these two right now. So you got basically 2 options. M56 or the M26. If I'm being honest, I want to use the M26 first, because I want to get an idea on how it plays so that I know how to play the other variants of it. I'm tired, guys. I really am. There's just so much stress on me right now because, as you guys know, soon I'll be having to move. And just an update on you guys. We went yesterday, and I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but I'm telling you again, even if I have. We went yesterday. We looked at houses. My mom, without even with my opinion on a different house that I liked, decided that she wanted the house that she looked at before. The guy was supposed to call her today. I don't know if he did. But we're going to try and get a loan from the government, and they'll supposedly buy not only the house, but they'll buy the land, and what we have to do is we have to pay the government back. So basically we have to pay Donald Trump back, is basically what that's for. So, well, I say pay Donald Trump back. We're paying the government back for the money that they've given us. And if I'm being honest, guys, you know, people talk about like homeless people and all that not being able to get homes and stuff. If a homeless person was to be able, or was to go get a decent job and everything, and they wanted to do the program that we're doing, they could easily do it. It's just the interest rate, because we're paying back the government, not just some realtor company. The interest rate would be very high. And that's the one thing that my mom's very worried about, is the fact that the interest rate's going to be really high on it. But if I'm being honest, guys, if it means getting the flip out of my house that I'm in right now, I've been for it for a year. We talked about doing it a year ago. We didn't do it. My mom basically sat on it, didn't do anything with it. Crit. He can't move. No, he's mine. Leave him alone. He's gone. Tank right there. The M44 behind me died. So I don't know what happened there. Well, unfortunately, Volutes, that quote-unquote dumb German M18! Thank you. Coincidentally, he happens to be on our team, so... T-34-85 right there. Let him poke out again. Luckily, we only have one speed for... Hold... Dude, you gotta let them poke out before you shoot at them. Oh, I guess for you they did poke out, but still. Dude, that T-34-85. Tank, up high! I really need him to die. 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 I can't... My driver's gone. I can't get the barrel up high enough. I gotta focus front. I need you to kill him. I need you to kill him. My barrel is out, but I don't think he knows that, so I'm gonna put the gun down. Please kill him. My gun is very slowly decreasing. Don't put smoke out! Now I can't see to shoot! Now if he kills me, I don't... Thank you for the EBR save. Go away. Alright, I'm moving. Tank up there, I can't see. They bounced. Again. I can't see to shoot either one of them, so y'all are gonna have to, Bomb! The French came back with a vengeance! Alright guys, I'm going to try moving again, see how well this works. Good job, Nashorn. You're a meaningful and valued member of the team. I know, I was joking around, it's fine. Wait, hold on, where'd he go? Oh, you brought a plane, thank you. You helped out a lot there, believe it or not. Alright, let me... There is a heavy tank, but there's also like a light tank somewhere that I can't really see. Never mind, I see him. Eat that and took your gunner. Thank you. EBR is still an issue. I repeat, EBR is still an issue. Never mind, he's no longer an issue. Alright, I'm gonna rotate around. I like using my gun deck as a armor because or my engine deck, because it does end up working a lot for this tank. It works a lot better than what people give it credit for. Because, like, they don't have the weak spot to shoot at, so the only thing they can really do is take out your engine and then kill you. But even then, it makes it really difficult, so... Alright, I'm climbing. Gonna try and... Volutes, good job on the... No! I missed! Dear God! This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt if he shoots me. Stop trying too hard, dude. Dude, I keep ricocheting off of a 122. It's pissing me off. Let me see if I can take... Let's see. Let's try that. Oh, his commander's gone. It's not really useful, but... Is that a... Hold on. Is that an 85 mil or is that a 122? I can't tell. Well, it doesn't matter. He's dead now, so... Hee hee hee. Prick. What you got? Never mind, you're getting shot. Okay, hold on. Well, I was gonna kill him, and then he died. Let me see what I can do. Hold on. I don't have a clear shot on him. I'll do my best. Holy crap, hold on. That's gone for you. Oh, no. A 2S1. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Tank down low. I don't know what that is. What is that? No. What? No, hold on. I gotta see this. That is an experienced player. Gotta be. Hold on. Yeah, it's a 79 player, so he's got a little bit more experience than I do. Sorry guys, I was typing on my phone. I was typing and driving. A little bit of road humor for you guys there. You know what's funny? I think this thing has a... Nope, it does not have a full 360 degree turret rotation. That sucks. Oh well. Dude, I can't really do anything about the AMX. I don't know what you want me to do. If he was on the hill, I could have took him there, but it couldn't. Yeah, I know there's a Chiri, but the issue is, once we go this way, we can't really do anything about it. I need the Jumbo Sherman, I really do. Like, the Jumbo Sherman with the 76 would be really useful at this BR, if I knew how to use it. Bro, that 2S1 is murdering any and everybody in its path. Is the 2S1 that freaking AA gun, or what is it? I get the feeling that's what it is, but I don't know for sure. Well, it was that. HE launcher. Okay, so that's what shot you then. Okay, so he's not an issue now. I think I got really pissed at him too. What the machine gun alley is this? There is no way this guy ain't dying from all this machine gun fire. Just die already, dang it. No! No, 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 no. Don't expose your side. Don't expose your side. This guy can't kill you. Thank you. He took my machine gun first, expecting to be able to take other things, and then he failed miserably. I think it upset him a little.
Machine gun ready for action.
Yeah, that thing with a turbocharger is really annoying. And also, my internet keeps going in and out, so I think I'm going to have to call it for tonight once I get done with this battle. because I can't do anything with it, if I'm being honest. A gun, hold on, move. Bomb! Run! Dude, why'd you have to piss off the Chinese man? I love that's like the first thing I say. Why'd you have to piss off the Chinese? Dude, torpedo jet, you pissed off the Chinese and they bombed us. Dude, I've never seen a Chinese player revenge bomb like that before. That's actually crazy. Of course the Chiri bombed B. What do you expect? He's a tryhard. He's gonna bomb things. It's either like American revenge bombing or it's some other revenge bombing. Like there's always going to be some sort of revenge bomb going on. For some strange reason, everybody thinks if they revenge bomb, they're like the most skilled player in the game. No, it just shows that you're a bad sportsman that can't take getting murdered when you've killed more people than we know what to deal with. Hey look, can I scout an airplane? Over there. I don't have a scout on that. I can try. Nope. Nothing. Wait, he's behind that rock. Behind that rock. Yeah, he's back there. I'm gonna try an HE round. Loading. Firing. Nothing. I could have killed him. I took his gunner. If it would have lasted like a few more seconds, I would have got points for killing him. Oh look, I got a camouflage for the M26 or the M6, whatever, that thing. Meanwhile, I walked out of there with 4 kills, and I'm okay with that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it for the night. I hope everybody has a lovely night. And remember, you mess with the wolf, you get the fangs. Y'all have a good one.